Hello everybody, welcome back to Elden Ring, as we stand upon the battleground in which we defeated Godric the Grafted, and gained our first Great Rune, which I'm quite excited to head back to the Roundtable Hold and show off in all its glory. They're going to respect me now. Oh, they laughed at me before, but now they're going to respect me. Right? I hope so. I do want to check out this tower, though. There was something to the effect of a tower of prayer or a divine tower of some kind needed to unlock the Great Rune to its fullest potential. So we will head up there and check it out. But speaking of unlocking ourselves to our full potential, we do have enough runes, not only with what we got from the boss battle, but also kind of the spare change runes we have in our back pocket to go ahead and grab another level of vigor. I think we're going to get to 30 is the plan, and then maybe we'll start putting a little bit more into dex. Something like that. That's a very, very rough plan. But anyway.
What a pathetic excuse for a lord you were.
Oh, that's what's left over of the grafted part. Huh.
Pushing me about like that, and after all that grafting, where did that get you? Look down on me, would ya? Godric, you filthy slug.
So this is the gatekeeper
Feel it. Feel my
that we saw at the
bloody
beginning,
wrath.
right? Tell me how you really feel, man.
Oh, hello there. This weasel was... Godric was always looking down on me. He got what he bloody deserved thanks to you. I tell you though, what goes around comes around.
I know, Justin
He
Timberlake
had
taught me
an
that.
ugly heart, an uglier countenance, and met the ugliest of ends, eh?
I think you should come work for me. As off-putting as you are, I could probably use a man of your talents. Gatekeeper Gostock. What have we here? Ruin fragments, festering bloody finger, stormhawk feather, Keistus for punchy boys, silver pickled foulfoot. That rolls off the tongue. Great arrows, ballista bolts, bucklers, bandit garb. Ooh, that might be handy for a dex build, but again, it says offers little in the way of damage negation and masking sound. As much as I like the idea of being kind of an assassin type,
Now I can do whatever takes my fancy.
maybe not the most ideal armor selection for us.
Mate.
I'm going to start something. I don't like how he was talking to me. But I guess I can let him live for now. See if there's any interesting items here. No, not usually very many items, if any, in the in a boss arena. But it's worth being thorough, you know? What if there was something, and this was the one time there was something, and I missed it, you know? So in we go. I kind of expected our maiden, Melina, to show up and say something about this. Perhaps she will. Okay, well. That's not exactly where I unlock anything. No hidden path ahead? Huh, okay. Is there something back here that I need to do? I'm awful confused. Liar ahead. Okay, maybe I just need to follow this to its natural terminus. Are there any of those little dungeon imps in here? Oh, perhaps not. This is just... I'm not sure what this is. A mausoleum of some kind? Shattering grape. We'll check that out in a second. Maiden. Dear maiden, where are you? Please, take my grapes. Okay. Well, that seems important. Am I going to be feeding Melina grapes? Is that the type of game that we're in? It's not in the crafting materials. Yellowing, oozing eye of the infirm. The surface is shriveled and the inside is squishy, not unlike a large, overly ripe grape. Give to the blind maiden to guide her to the distant light. Ooh, well, we knew a blind maiden, but she got killed by highwaymen. So that kind of makes me think that was intended for her. I'm not sure what we do with it now. Unless there's another blind maiden we meet along the way. That's the thing about these Souls games. Is there's always a blind maiden around the corner, isn't there? Ooh. Look at that. Scarab ahead. That away. Liurnia of the Lakes. Oh, man. Okay, I guess we're headed ultimately to that castle there in the center, but there's a lot of peripheral things that that bear exploring. Where's the scarab? Over here? Huh, I wonder if we could have gotten back here. Oh, look at that. You know, I bet you this was a secret path that we could have gotten through here and maybe totally bypassed the Godric fight. But then again, why would we want to do that? I guess if we were speedrunning or something, then maybe that would be the MO. But we're not here to skip boss fights. Here to chew bubblegum and become Elden Lord, and friends, we're all out of bubblegum. Oh, hello. Crystal Bud. Alright, enough fooling around. Off over to the side of grace. Right now, who... Oh, there is a blind maiden here.
Hello? Is someone there? My name is Hyetta, and I'm journeying in search of the distant light. If I might be so bold as to ask, would you donate any Shattering grapes in your possession to me? My eyesight has been weak since birth, you see. I can't tell which way I'm supposed to go next, but when I eat one of those grapes, I can feel a distant light in the back of my eyes. It will lead me to my true duty as a finger maiden.
I mean, I don't have any use for them, so go for it.
Many thanks to you. Now I can feel the distant light once more. You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
And also with you, as you wish. So, what is your deal? This is weird. Do you happen to know somebody else? Not that all blind people know each other, right? Oh man, this is already starting off bad. Tell me more about yourself.
You are most kind indeed. May the blessing of the fingers be upon you.
Okay. So, very weird though that we completed that quest for the maiden, and now another maiden has appeared. Oh. And oh, it's this guy. It's Bach, right?
Good to see you, Master.
Oh, you don't have to call me that.
Bach, the demi-human.
Bach, how could I forget you?
You helped me before and retrieved my sewing needle. Please, Master, allow me to serve you as your seamster.
Oh, I love that.
Can't make nothing from scratch, but
I'm happy to make adjustments to your garments.
Absolutely. Don't tell me. Don't tell me what.
Master, I was wondering, do you ever make adjustments to your garb yourself?
I have
I
not
would,
yet
well,
so far.
rather you let me do the job when possible, please.
Okay.
I don't ask anything in return, you know, and, well, I am your personal seamster after all.
Yeah, fair. Okay. So, again, I don't understand really how garments are altered. I guess it just must be in a minor cosmetic way. Let me see. Before and after. What's changed? Either I'm missing something, or the stats are exactly the same. Maybe it's just because the perfumer's garb is not very armory.
Oh, going so
Yeah,
soon?
sorry
Please
to
do
disappoint.
be-
Honestly, the main problem, Bach, if I could be honest with you, is that my clothing choices are in short supply right now. So, which is a problem, because I am a man of fashion, as you know, Bach. So once I have more to wear, I will come back here post-haste. Man, it is dazzling. Like, one of the most, like, splendiferous views of the whole series. Just right here. Roll credits. We're done. The Tarnished has found his place to retire. And eat grapes with a beautiful young lady. I mean, what more could you ask? But no, we have grace calls and as does duty. So, one idea that I had, based on advice of counsel, is perhaps to just make the rounds with some of the NPCs. And just see if there's anything that has changed. I think we'll do a brief tour de force of the merchants and other NPCs here in the world. We'll finish up with the Roundtable Hold, and then we will press on. Also, I've got quite a few souls burning a hole in my pocket. Let's see how many we have. 800 plus 2,800, 3,600, 4,800, 6,800. So we've got quite a bit to spend. I keep forgetting we don't fast travel from here. That's a habit that's difficult to break. So let's just start at the beginning and be very intentional. So where did we start at? We started here at... Where's Vara? Right, that was his name? Yeah, White Mask Vara. So we'll go there first. Now we have a great rune.
Oh, well done. Well done indeed. You bested Godric the Grafted and claimed a Great Rune.
Sure did.
My congratulations. Now, visit the Roundtable Hold for an audience with the two fingers in the inner chamber.
Okay. I can hardly wait. Oh. That was weird. Okay. Now, I guess let's go visit the merchant. I'm not sure if the merchants are going to have the quests. If anybody had a quest, I would guess it would be this guy, because he has an actual name attached to him. And also, I feel like there's some stuff. I want to see if he sells new stuff, depending on our advancement of our progress.
Always a pleasure. Care to purchase anything?
Yeah, always. Oh, look at this, about the howling in Mistwood.
The howl of a wolf. In the Mistwood. I suppose he must still be skulking about. I know. Why not meet him for yourself? Next time you hear the wolf's howl, make this signal right under the source. Oh, don't fret. There is nothing to fear. I just have an inkling the two of you might hit it off.
Finger snap? Okay. Interesting. Cracked pots. So apparently the number of pots you have dictate how many you can throw, right? And they're reusable. So I think we purchased those. I don't think we need any of this chain armor. So let's go ahead and get 600. 600, so that would be 3 of these. Oh, I could have just sold
What is it?
those to him. Oh well. We'll grab those 2. There we are.
Goodbye.
Okay. Let's check in with Patches after his perfidious actions toward us. Completely unacceptable. Oh, let's not leave good stuff behind. Ooh, a dagger. That's new. Okay. Look here, Patches. I've had it up to here with you, quite frankly.
Oh, Ryan, you're alive. Oh, you had me proper scared, puffing away in a flash like that. Well, maybe it's a sign to keep your mitts off what's not rightly yours, hmm? But I'll forgive you. View it as a learning experience. At any rate, it's just nice to see you safe. Oh, don't miss all the bargains here at Patch's Emporium.
About the bandits. Calm down gesture. That's great.
Yeah, I had those bandits make a clean break. Now they're all suppliers, and good ones at that. I mean, they don't understand a word I'm saying, but it hardly matters. We have a natural connection.
Birds of a feather
They're
and all
foot
that.
soldiers, survivors of a defeated army, worked to the bone by their high and mighty lord, only to be thrown out with the rubbish. It's the same old story everywhere I go. To hell with it all.
Anything new that you can offer me? Not really. Parrying dagger. These fan daggers are kind of cool. This shackle is very interesting. Briefly binds Margit, but we've already defeated them. So the stone sword key is tempting, but it would take most of our coin. Okay. So Patches is pretty much a bust. The Finger Reader Crone, I doubt has anything new to say. This is where we just were, right? Bach the Seamster. Okay, let's go check out this whole Mistwood situation. You know? Oh, let's also put a little note. The Stormhill Everjail. Of course, we have to go back and fight Crucible Knight at some point. Don't look forward to that. Mistwood outskirts. Let's go. So what was it? Finger snap that I have to do? As I recall, we actually went to these ruins before, and there was something that said, like, gesture. But I didn't... At the time, I didn't really understand what that meant. Obviously now, with the explanation from the merchant, it makes sense. I mean, sort of. I understand now what to do mechanically. I'm not sure what... I suppose we're meeting somebody there, some kind of contact. Oh, they followed me here. That was unsettling. Alright, I thought I heard, there's a sleeping bear. I'm hearing some wolf howling, right? Oh, right here. Okay. So, let's switch this out. Whoa, okay. Being really dramatic. Finger snap. There we go. Okay. Thing. Oh, it did do something. There's somebody there. Okay. Right? Whoa, look at this guy. You're a unit.
Who goes there? Carly sent you, did he? Ever the bloody busybody. Maybe to him you don't seem so strange. The name's Blythe.
Blythe.
I'm looking for a man who goes by Darrowell.
That's a Welsh name, I
Fled
think.
somewhere nearby. Or so I've heard. Come tell me if you find him before I do. I can offer you ample reward. Darrowell is nothing but a traitor.
Oh, Darrowell. We already
and
fought
in need of a
Darrowell,
fitting
right?
end to his tale.
Wasn't that the Bloodhound Knight?
Darrowell is nothing but a traitor, and in need of a fitting end.
Okay. Well, we've already beaten him. Has he come back? Does he, like, respawn every so often? Hang on. Now I'm a bit confused. Where did we fight him? Forlorn Hound, Everjail. I figured that once you beat them, then they were, like, permanently defeated, but maybe that's the point. Maybe you need this guy's, maybe you need Blythe's help to defeat them once and for all. So it's kind of like a scripted, like, summon battle, maybe? I don't know. He didn't really say what the nature of his employment or business. Okay, there he is. Yeah, so maybe we gotta fight this again. Which is kind of strange, but
Right. There you are. Had to work for it, but it's done. Don't say I'm not a man of my word. Here's your prize.
thank you. Prize for coming here, or
Oh yes. I should say, if you venture north to Rea Lucaria and come across a venerable blacksmith who's a little on the large side, tell him I sent you, and he'll be sure to treat you right. I owe you one, I reckon.
huh? Oh, maybe we were meant to meet him earlier, and we did this a bit out of order, perhaps.
That's enough chit-chat for now. It's time we parted ways.
Okay, if you say so. Okay, I guess we're good. Maybe he would help us if we needed assistance. But I guess it's good that we have somebody else in our corner. Friends are hard to come by. Well, 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 look who it is. The old Tarnished coming back with a Great Rune.
Greetings. Nice to see you again. My name is Roderika. I should have told you sooner. Isn't this place impressive though? The Roundtable Hold. Covert quarters of the Two Fingers. And gathering place of champions who vie to become Elden Lord. I never knew the guidance bestowed upon us Tarnished had such fantastic roots, although it's all a bit much for me, in truth. I'm still looking for my own purpose.
Is she the one that we were supposed to talk to about her friends being killed in the basement? Or is that somebody else? That's another NPC we should go talk to.
It's all a bit much. I'm still looking.
Okay, still look for your purpose away. We'll try to remember to turn in that quest here. And, oh, man. Two fingers, huh? They were, not a metaphor, literal two fingers. That's intense. They have eyes, too? Ugh. That is... Did it used to be a whole hand, and now it's just two fingers, or is that how they are? It's gross.
Are you that new Tarnished? You've done well. I am Enya the Finger Reader. I interpret the words of the fingers, envoys to the greater will. Look there. The fingers tremble to welcome you, Shardbearer. Let their wisdom wash over you.
Great Elden Ring, root of the Golden Order, anchor of all lands, giver of grace, wellspring of all joy. until it was shattered. The tragic corruption of the Order has taken its toll. Across the realm, life lies in ruin, fallen to pieces. Foul curses and misery spread, unabating. But the greater will has not abandoned the realm, nor the life that inhabits it. So it is that the Tarnished are guided by grace, called to act. Brave Tarnished, your Great Rune is a handsome shard of the Elden Ring. Seek another of its kind to become Elden Lord and restore the Golden Order.
Let the words of the fingers guide you.
So the Greater Will is kind of like a, I guess, a god figure here. This is some kind of manifestation, a representation of that. The Golden Order, I suppose, is everybody abiding by the Greater Will. And thus, I assume, by becoming Elden Lord, the Greater Will / Two Fingers want to use me as kind of their puppet or champion or whatever you want to call it.
Well, I see. A remembrance of gold has found its way into your possession. Demigods and even the greater of the champions are hewn by the Earth Tree upon their end into remembrances. They are valuable indeed. These remembrances yet house the power of their former masters. And should you wish to wield that same power, well, I will lend you the strength of the fingers. Do not recoil from my offer. The fingers guide us all. And you, Tarnished, you are here to take, are you not?
Yes, receive power from remembrance. Let's learn more before we make a decision.
Great runes are the stuff of demigods, the children of the goddess Queen Marika, she who is vessel of the Elden Ring. Tainted by the strength of their runes, her children warred, but none could become Elden Lord. And so grace was extended to your kind, the Tarnished. Listen, the fingers speak.
The greater will has long renounced the demigods. Tarnished, show no mercy. Have their heads. Take all they have left.
Indeed. But remember one thing. The demigods are each and all the direct offspring of Queen Marika. Godric the Grafted was but a distant relation.
The future ones will be more powerful. Yeah.
His divine blood sorely diluted.
Great. So, buckle up, Buttercup, because the next major boss is going to be a tough one, is what she's saying. With the power of the Remembrance menu, you can draw out the power of a Remembrance namesake. Each Remembrance can provide one power. Once that power is claimed, the Remembrance will be lost. So these are basically like boss souls, right? So I can use this to take the power of its namesake via finger reader. Alternatively, it can be used to gain a great bounty of runes. A feeble man sought the power through the grotesque act of grafting. One day we'll return together to our home bathed in rays of gold. So specifically, received power, the Axe of Godric, and then whatever this is here. Grafted Dragon. Oh, you can get his left arm? This weapon cannot be two-handed. Needs 20 strength, 14 dex. This axe is insane as well. We're not quite at that level, but it's pretty cool that we have it.
Now go forth. Let the words of the fingers guide you.
Okay. I'm on my way. I don't know if there's really anyone else here. Actually, let's check in with the boss man over here. Now he'll respect us, right?
You've received the wisdom of the two fingers, have you not? Then, just as promised, I bid you welcome. As a true member of the Round Table, I am known as Gideon Ofnir. As a Tarnished who wishes to stand before the Elden Ring and become Elden Lord, I am accumulating knowledge. To be all-knowing. You now belong to a select group of fellows. As such, I ask that you remain constant.
In what way?
You'll be after more Great Runes now, eh? Then as your fellow, allow me to divulge a little knowledge. The inheritors of the Great Runes, the Shard Bearers. We of the Round Table know the location of 5 of them, including the one you defeated. Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. General Radahn, who fought Malenia and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds. Praetor Rykard, Lord of the Volcano Manor of Mount Gelmir. Morgoth the Grace-Given, Veiled Monarch and Lord of Lame Dell. And Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, ruler of Rhea Lucaria's Academy. You'll still be after more Great Runes, won't you?
I mean, aren't we all? Isn't that the idea? Oh, we can ask about all of them. I mean, yeah, may as well.
So, Godric the Grafted, Lord of Stormvale. Despite being the blood of Godfrey, first Elden Lord, he's a grotesque old fool grasping for power. His castle lies upon the cliff to Limgrave's northwest, but I suspect you know that well enough already.
Mm-hmm.
General Radahn, the famed Red Lion and Scourge of the Stars, is a ferocious warrior. He fought Malenia and her rot to a standstill in the Caelid Wilds to Limgrave's east. And now Caelid has been engulfed by the Scarlet Rot. Even approaching the region is no
Oh yeah, we were dropped in there. It's
I've heard
pretty gross.
survivors of Radahn's army are still in the wilds, staving off the rot with fire.
Oh, that's
And
helpful
if
to
it's
know.
true, I suspect Radahn is still there as well, in Caelid. Though, I doubt he much resembles his former self anymore.
So that's a big hint that anything that uses rot is probably vulnerable to fire, yeah?
Praetor Rykard is the Lord of the Volcano Manor on Mount Gelmir. He is a ruthless justiciar who commands a company of inquisitors, reviled for his serpentine demeanor. The volcano, Mount Gelmir, lies in the west of the Altus Plateau, the realm of the Erd Tree. It was the stage of the most appalling battle in the entirety of the Shattering. Rykard has committed the grave sin of blasphemy, marking himself as an enemy never to be forgiven. Morgoth the Grace-Given is Lord of Leyndell, the capital city. It lies at the foot of the Erd Tree, in the east of the Altus Plateau. But the Two Fingers forbid us from venturing there, until we've acquired enough Great Runes to repair the Elden Ring.
Okay, so that's
Set
a
your
late
sights
game
elsewhere for
area.
the time being. The Veiled Monarch can wait.
Got it. I mean, it's... yeah, I don't
The
know.
Academy of Rhea Lucaria
We'll have to
lies
figure out what
Limgrave's
order we want to do
north,
this.
towering over the mist-laden lands of Liurnia. Renala is queen of the Carian royals, who govern the Academy. But Renala herself is no demigod. Her beloved Radagon left her to become Queen Marika's second husband, taking the title of King Consort. The Great Rune dwells within the amber egg that was Radagon's gift to her.
Well, if she is not an actual demigod, then she might be the second most vulnerable, right? Oh, it's you.
You again. I thought you'd receive a summons to the Round Table. Nefeli Lu. We met at Stormvale.
I recall.
I'm glad to see you here. I have something for you. I found it in Godric's grafting grounds. You were the one to defeat him, I would hazard. Make good use of it. I don't intend to make a habit of scavenging corpses.
Arsenal charm. It was another talisman?
Ah, yes. I wonder if you've met my foster father. He's in his study. The room Encher's guarding just over there. If you haven't already, I advise you introduce yourself.
Talking about Sir Gideon?
Of the Roundtable.
Yeah. Oh, we've met.
I'm sure talking to him will be worth your while. It's about time I headed off. I'll see you again, warrior, should the fates deign it.
Okay. Good to know. What exactly were we given? Raises maximum equipment load. Interesting. Ooh, what else do we have here? Clarifying Horn Charm. Raises focus. Governs resistance to sleep and madness. Okay. Curved Sword Talisman. Enhances counters. Enhances final hit of chain attacks. I guess it doesn't necessarily have to be a twin blade that we're wielding to take advantage of this, right? Enhances charge attacks. Stamina reducing attacks against blockers. Bow range. And then Sacrificial Twig is like the Ring of Sacrifice. I think we're fine with what we have at the moment. Let's check in with them. See if there's anything that jumps out at us that we want. A Stone Sword Key is really tempting. So that we could go in and do that Everjail battle. But it's also 4,000. So maybe we hold off. I'm also very tempted by this, the Rapier. Since of course it scales pretty well with Dex, but it's also a very basic weapon, so maybe we'll hold off for the time being. You still have nothing to say to us, huh? Okay, so what I want to do now is check in with the lady whose followers were turned into jellyfish. Unless that was her that we met just right there. Maybe it was. Maybe there's no... I think actually it may have been. Right? Wasn't it? Yeah, I mean, her sign is not there anymore, so it must have been her. Okay. So what's the move now? I think we go back here to the lake cliffs and just push forward a little bit, and let's see kind of what... level of enemies we're dealing with. Everything is not nearly as cheerful as it once was. Oh, there's something good in here. Hang on. Church of Irith. Is this going to be another flask upgrade? I could use it. Sacred Tear. Oh, yeah.
You're tarnished, aren't you? Then perhaps you could spare some runes. Believe it or not, I studied glintstone sorceries at the Academy of Rea Lucaria. For a small donation, I'd be happy to share my knowledge.
Yeah, I'll share.
Well, bless you, bless you. You're a true saint. My name is Topes. Presuming you're interested, I can teach you sorceries, as promised. Only, none of them are particularly great.
That's fine. Let's just chat.
Apologies, friend. I'm afraid my meager sorceries are no match for your generosity. Oh, right. I can tell you what I know about this place. That should help a bit. You've seen that structure to the north, towering over the water. That's the Academy of Rea Lucaria, where we study glintstone sorceries. Only its doors have been closed for quite some time now. After they declared they wouldn't interfere with the Shattering, the Academy cast repelling seals on the east gate leading to the capital, and the south gate leading here. As you might have guessed, the seals are still active.
We gotta go around
making
somehow.
entry to the Academy impossible without a glintstone key. And so I'm stuck here. A fledgling sorcerer with little chance of acquiring a key. When they cast the seals, I'd just popped out. And now I'm uprooted from my place of learning.
Well, that's probably good for you, because I'm probably going to kill just about everything that's in there. So, Consider yourself lucky.
Why not find yourself a glintstone key?
Yeah, any idea where to look for it?
You can't pass through the academy, and you'll never reach the Erdtree capital. And if you find an extra glintstone key, perhaps, once you've tied up all your loose ends, and I can be very patient, would you consider donating it to me?
Yeah, no problem.
I'm a bluntstone. Nary a hint of talent for sorcery. But still, my place is at the academy.
Let's see. Glintstone pebble, arc, and starlight. Illuminate. Horizontally widening arc. Fire magic projectiles from glintstone. Attributes required. We have that. Yeah, I mean, we still have super basic one. 1,000. I can afford that. One of those. And then do one of those.
Back to learn why, of course.
So.
Back to learn why, of course.
How exactly do I use it? Do I have to go back to the site of grace and add it in? Because that's how sorceries often worked in Dark Souls, is that you have to do it at the bonfire, right? Let's see. Memorize spell. Yeah. Okay. Oh, we've got 3 slots because of that extra memory thing that we found. So the only one we can really use at the moment is Glintstone Pebble, but that's totally fine. Now we need a... Is it a catalyst? I forget exactly what they're called. Oh, let's also get our flask upgrade in. There we are. So Glintstone Pebble. So let's throw something in our right hand. What would that be here? Would it be this glintstone staff? I assume so, right? Oh yeah, there we are. That's cool. And this automatically uses FP. I see. Cool. Yeah, I'm up for trying that out. I'm sure it's not going to be incredibly powerful, given my low intelligence. And also my characters. Ooh, self-burn. Oh, brother. Alright. There's a lot of things. First off, skeleton, huh? Oh, yeah. This would be a good time to try it out. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, that'll actually be good for getting that last hit in for some battles. Well, usually graveyards, there's good stuff for us to find. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh no! I'm turning my light on. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, let's try that again. Whoa! A little explosion. Okay. Alright, what do we have here? An Academy Scroll. I'm sure our friend back at the Roundtable Hold. Oh no, not even him. Our friend in Godric's... wasn't his name Roderick? Wait, there's a Roderick and a Roderika. Is that right? Am I crazy? The guy who we met in Godric's, like, chapel was named Roderick? He had the big hat Logan type hat going on. Curious. Going on here. It's not much. That's not going to work. Alright, what's up with this little village down here? Oh, I'm not going to get down there safely that way. Take the long way around. And this is a neat area. There, no. Absolutely beautiful area. Makes it feel even worse when we have to go back to rotten old Caelid, you know? Spend all day in the depressing rot. That's a pretty cool attack. We're actually using a decent amount of FP for possibly the first time. Whoa! Hello. That's a really fun attack. Wow. These guys have no situational awareness whatsoever. Alright, we're not one-shot killing these normal guys anymore. The brass shield. Gotta be... Oh, I was like, there's gotta be stuff in here. Smoldering butterfly. Whoa! Hello. Where'd you come from? Not bad. And what do we have here? Glintstone Craftsman Cookbook. Good for crafting sorcery stuff, right? Tell me there's something in here. No. Time for sleep. Yeah, cool. Anything in here? No. Okay, we cleared out that camp pretty handily. I do see a site of grace over there. That's probably good for us. What can we make now? Now we can make these cuckoo glintstones. Uses FP to produce a magic bolt. They're pretty... We only have... There's only one crystal bud. Well, let's make more of these fire pots. Pretty much as many as we can make, I would say, because they've come in quite handy before. Reveals more messages from other worlds. That's very interesting. Huh. If we wanted more messages just to show up randomly on the ground, I guess that's helpful in its own way, right? Still on a Golden Rune 1 level. My question is, yeah, this is exactly what I wanted to see. Put that beacon there. Let's take off the old beacon. And I love sort of the natural pull I get as soon as I enter a new area just to run off randomly and start exploring. But it's like, no, there's a process for these things. Go to the side of Great first, you know. Make sure we have a place to come back to. Check in with the merchants, for sure.
You're new around here. Surprised you
I wish I could move my camera during dialogue.
No matter, no matter.
There's been times I wanted to readjust and I've not been able to.
Why don't you take a look at my wares?
Oh well.
Oh, but don't ask me how I got my hands on them, eh?
I know, ask you no questions, you'll tell me no lies. Crystal darts, spell-proof dried liver. Bunch of smithing stones. Another lantern in case we missed the first one. An S-stock. Scales. Pretty okay with what we have going on. We could use one more strength. An astrologer's staff. Astrologer robe. Okay, this is all very magic-y. Yeah, we'll take the cookbook at the very least. We should probably buy out their smithing stones, and so that's what, 1,000, 2,200 at some point. I don't want to use my runes right now. Temporarily boosts magic negation. Let's just have a quick peek around here, shall we? More skulls. Love me some skulls. I wouldn't mind a dungeon. Usually we've got pretty good luck finding dungeons just randomly here in the along these canyon walls, right? Going on in here? Not quite. We've got more Roa fruit than we could possibly consume in a lifetime. Oh, that's not. But look at these guys. Oh, out of stamina. Torrent. That's my bad. Oh, the double kill. Look at that. Come on. Give me a dungeon. Anything. Or these guys. Not a whole lot going on up here, surprisingly. Maybe we need to get down to the, sort of the lower level in the actual valley for there to be caves and dungeons and such. It's an absolutely massive area. This is interesting. Should we look up here? I guess why not, right? Where are we now? Up on the road. Okay. Oh! And a side of grace. We'll take that. Thank you very much. Oh, I can't touch grace while I'm on Torrent. Sorry, Torrent. No grace for you. Liurnia Highway. Let's go maybe pick up that whatever this map is, and then we'll call it an episode. Not like it's necessarily going to be that easy, right? Just rolling up to wherever that is. Look at that little band of archers. Oh, okay. Maybe not right there. Oh, there's another little church we need to check out as well. Whoa. Lobsters? Oh, man, we got lobsters, ladies and gentlemen. Woof. Okay. Where exactly is this thing? It's down here. Okay, pardon me. Oh, I didn't pick it up. Come on, pick it up. Did I not grab it? Okay, Torrent, sorry. Got the map. Whew. These guys are no joke. All right. I think that's about enough excitement for one episode. Torrent, don't you think so? Not that there was a whole lot that happened, but we were able to check in with everybody, and I think that is pretty important, that we do a good job ensuring that our allies and NPC friends are taken care of. What do you guys drop? So next episode, I guess we are now in the Rhea Lucaria area, and time for magic. I guess this is all magic and sorcery based, and we will seek to steel ourselves against the influence of Queen Renala. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.